I got something for that wannabe GOAT, LeBron James. I'm about to go get height surgery that's going to take me from 6 feet tall to 7 feet tall. When I get back home and run up on that sucker at a Lakers game, we going to see who'll be towering over who then.
Alright, you kids get to bed, I get the storybook.
Stephen A. Smith gets height surgery and pulls up on LeBron. Stephen A. Smith had made a career out of his loud opinions, fiery rants, and unrelenting criticism of professional athletes. But no one, not even Stephen himself, expected what happened that fateful night at Crypto.com Arena. It was supposed to be just another Lakers game, another opportunity for him to dissect every dribble, pass, and miss shot. But then the GOAT, LeBron James, did the unthinkable. He confronted Stephen A. mid-game, walking straight up to the ESPN announcer's table and getting right in his face. Well, not exactly, since he's 6'9" versus Stephen A. only standing 6 feet even.
You talk too much, Stephen A. You're always coming at my son like he ain't working his ass off. Keep Bronny's name out your damn mouth.
LeBron's voice boomed across the arena, picked up by every mic in the vicinity. Stephen A. froze. The camera panned to his face, and for the first time in his career, he had no words. The crowd erupted. Social media exploded. Memes flooded the internet before the game even ended. Stephen A. got punked on national television. For weeks, Stephen A. couldn't sleep. He couldn't eat. Everywhere he went, people reminded him of that moment when King James threatened to do bodily harm to him if he didn't stop critiquing his son, an NBA player, which was his job. His credibility as the loudest voice in sports media was in question now. He had to do something drastic, or no one would take him seriously anymore when he started raising his voice during a debate. You ain't get loud like this when LeBron was in your grill, so sit your ass down somewhere, Stephen A. That's when he stumbled upon a bizarre yet revolutionary medical procedure, limb-lengthening surgery. It was experimental, risky, and performed in only a few select places in the world, one being Iran. He made some calls, pulled some strings, took a month off from ESPN, and within days he was on a private jet to Tehran. His plan: to return to America as a towering 7-footer and demand respect from LeBron face-to-face, or kick the King's ass, hopefully on live TV, so the fake GOAT could get embarrassed just as he embarrassed him. The surgery was grueling. The Iranian doctors broke both his legs and inserted metal rods that would stretch his bones millimeter by millimeter every day. For 3 excruciating weeks, he lay in a hospital bed, enduring pain no sports debate had ever prepared him for. But it worked. When Stephen A. finally took his first steps again, he was no longer 6 feet. He now was 7 feet tall, the tallest sports analyst in the world, and he was feeling himself when he looked in the mirror. Stephen A. returned to the United States, and the internet lost his freaking mind. He went on First Take in a custom-fitted suit, standing next to a stunned Molly and an even more flabbergasted Shannon Sharp-Sutton.
I told y'all, I'm built different. No more disrespect from some fake-ass GOAT.
He roared, flexing his absurdly long limbs. His DMs were flooded. NBA players, rappers, even WWE wrestlers wanted to know how it felt to be astronomically a foot taller. Fans started calling him 7-foot Stephen A. The hoopla was flattering, but deep down, he knew he didn't give a damn about the clout. His whole mission was to pull up on LeBron James and get some revenge for embarrassing him.
Sorry, folks. Quick commercial break.
That's just like black folks to come on this YouTube thing and look at all these G.K. David movie stories, but don't send no Cash App or even hit the damn like or subscribe buttons. My people ain't shit. No, I'm just playing. I love all y'all. Well, except for them niggas that broke in my Cadillac last Tuesday. Fuck them niggas. Y'all go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button for my boy so he can keep blessing y'all with this good content.
Thank you, Stephen. You're welcome, Calvin.
During an episode of Vlad TV, Queens rapper Tony Yayo applauded the shit talker.
What borough is Stephen A. from?
He's from Queens, same as you.
Oh, you see that, Vlad? Queens niggas is on another level. We just stand out from the rest of these dudes out here. Look at Fifth. He took me out to Dubai and Switzerland, and now we eating sauteed turtle legs and great white shark pancakes, nigga.
When his time came, the stage was perfect. Game 7 of the NBA Finals. The Lakers versus the Cleveland Cavaliers. The whole world was watching due to LeBron being from the Cleveland area and returning home in the purple and gold. Stephen A. sat courtside, legs stretched out, and whenever he stood up, he blocked 3 rows of fans behind him. He waited patiently until the fourth quarter when the game was at its peak before making his move. He stood up. "LeBron, we got unfinished business, brother," he bellowed, striding onto the court like a skyscraper on legs. Security hesitated. They weren't sure if they should stop him, not knowing whether this was some kind of script or what, being that he was a big-time sports analyst. LeBron turned, sweat dripping down his face. He looked up, his eyes widening.
Stephen A., what the hell are you doing? We in the middle of a game, idiot.
The king was a bit testy because his chances at his 5th ring were on the line with his team being down 12 points with 3 minutes left on the clock in regulation.
I told you I was coming. You thought I forgot, motherfucker.
Stephen A. yelled, pointing his elongated finger right at LeBron's forehead as he glared down at the king. A 360 from their first encounter when he had to look up at the GOAT. LeBron had enough. He stepped forward and, in frustration, delivered a swift kick to Stephen A.'s legs, not caring that his op was now 3 inches taller than him. Crack! The sound was horrifying. Stephen A. immediately collapsed, his knees buckling at unnatural angles. The metal rods in his legs began snapping and popping out like loose screws. He screamed, flailing as his towering frame crumpled to the hardwood in bloody, excruciating pain. The crowd gasped. The internet went nuclear. LeBron broke Stephen A. Nearby medical personnel rushed onto the court. Stephen A. groaned in agony, his dreams of being an NBA-sized powerhouse shattered, along with his legs. Although he paid over $200,000 for top-notch height surgery, the procedure failed him because he rushed the healing process, too eager to get back and confront LeBron. He should have continued to rehab his legs and wait until the next season to do what he did. Months after the incident, Stephen A. returned to ESPN, back to his normal 6-foot frame and using crutches. The limb-lengthening surgery had been reversed by American doctors, who saved his legs from permanent damage. The humiliation, however, remained. Former NBA great Kendrick Perkins couldn't hold back laughter during his first show back.
So, Stephen A., when you was my height, did you finally get that respect from LeBron?
I tried to.
And you talking about you would have hit LeBron back had he have put hands on you was funny as hell. You fool, if LeBron had hit you just one time that day, your ass would have been in the trauma unit of the closest hospital to the arena in a full body cast.
Big Perk, you better stop playing with me. I was about to drop him, but he hit me with a low blow. What the hell was I supposed to do? LeBron know I would have whipped his ass if he hadn't kicked my still healing leg.
And so did LeBron and Bronny, who were watching the episode from their vacation spot on the Amalfi Coast.
You lucky son. You won your first ring in your first year. Even I didn't do that. You're gonna surpass me and Michael Jordan put together one day. Just keep on hooping.